Started. Hello, everybody.
Howdy, folks.
Welcome back to the Week 11 recap of the NFL season. Yeah, this was a satisfying week, wasn't it? A satisfying week.
Not for me.
Particularly if you're a Broncos fan, because everybody in the AFC West lost except for the Broncos.
If you're a Charger fan, you want to jump off a bridge.
Yeah, we'll get to them. So first, we have
hopefully last.
The New England Patriots traveling to the New York Jets. Patriots winning 27-14. What do you think?
I'm pretty sure the Jets traveled to Gillette, but okay.
Oh, my bad. They traveled to Gillette. I'm sorry. I thought they went to New York.
But anyways,
it doesn't really
nice
matter.
Uniforms they got there.
They'll probably be in twice anyway. Who cares? Yeah, Justin
nice
Fields
uniforms
sucks.
though. The Patriots are rocking.
Yeah, Justin Fields sucks. Sorry. That was
He's bad. Dude. He's so bad.
He sucks. He sucks because it's like, dude, he's got all the athletic ability. He just can't put it together, man. Maybe he needs to have
freezes.
Steak. He needs to have a steak. He needs to,
Dude, he freezes.
Drop the grift, man. Start eating beef. Like, go full heel. Like the Episcopalian stuff is not working out for him, man. He's just have a burger or two.
Well, the funny thing is, like, the best plays that worked for him was like the read option. When they're in the hurry up, that's the only place that worked for him.
I'm not gonna.
He actually had to play quarterback. Nope.
I'm cutting that out because that's really mean.
No, that's not mean.
Nah,
he does eat a sandwich. He's a little skinny.
I'm cutting that.
But again, like, dude, he can't make reads. It looks like just like they didn't trust him to like throw it at all.
Yeah, I feel like he really is just not a very good NFL quarterback, man. He just can't really see the field very well. He goes out for games where he has like 350 yards. He's like, oh, okay, Justin Fields deserves to belong in the league. And it's like, he just can't play, man. It's just flat out. Like, he can run. Maybe he could convert. He could do a Terrell Pryor and switch to receiver and be beast and get like 200 yards a game because he's money on the ground. He's such a.
But Terrell Pryor had that. He only had like one good season. Terrell Pryor did, and the thing is like I already said, like the read option was his best plays when they were in the hurry up, but he's not great at playing. Like his talent is great in college because like look, not a lot of great players in college. I mean, again, there's like 1 point something million players in college ball versus 1,700 in the NFL. So there's a very small pool of like talent.
Yeah, it's elite.
So and like it sucks, but he's not like. I don't even know why Jets gave him all that money, dude. That was a lot of money to give him for 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think they were thinking he was going to be a lot better on their squad, sitting behind Russ, and I think they made the wrong bet. But it's possible that the Jets did that on purpose because they think, oh, okay, Justin Fields has led a few teams to the first overall pick a few different times, so if we just keep starting, maybe we could get the first overall pick. That might be the calculus for the Jets, which, that's how they're going to play it. Like, it's a very interesting way to play it. Shall we say?
Dude, the Jets just suck.
Yeah, they suck. I'm out.
They're just bad.
Yeah, they're just cursed. They're cursed. I think we're starting the Browns are cursed. The Jets are cursed. The Raiders are starting to feel like they're going to be a little haunted by
Titans.
Yeah, Titans.
They're just never going to get it right, are they?
The one franchise that isn't cursed anymore, it seems like is the Bears, but Patriots were.
We'll see.
Patriots had a little bit of a hangover from the Super Bowl, but they look all the way back. Drake May threw for 281, 1 touchdown, 25 completions, 34 attempts. Ah, man. TreVeyon Henderson had a huge game. 3 touchdowns. Shout out to him in fantasy, man. Absolutely crushed this week. I have the 3 touchdown backs, man. I had Jonathan Taylor and TreVeyon Henderson, so if they could do that on the same field or the same team, that'd be great. He only went for 19. He only went for 19 attempts. Only went for 62 yards with 2 touchdowns, and he had a sick goal line catch for the touchdown. That was he just completely got lost in coverage, and
they're playing well, but I mean
lost him. Sorry,
they've had such an easy schedule.
I think that's probably untrue. I think they probably could still win a lot of great close games.
We'll see, though. I mean, playoff teams are different. But I
Yeah.
mean, also the Patriots need to change those uniforms to whatever they wore that night, dude. Those are pretty sweet uniforms.
Oh yeah, the blue and the grayish blue and white.
Yeah,
Pretty, those were pretty nice. Okay, next we have the Washington
yeah. I
Commanders
like that font too.
traveling to the Miami Dolphins. Does Washington have a logo?
It's that W, isn't it?
But it's on a football helmet like that?
Okay, so to this game, it felt like watching two blind karate masters try to fight, and neither one of them know how to like fight really well.
Karate Masters is quite the overstatement, dude.
Yeah, I was being really generous. More like karate students trying to fight. Neither one of them know karate very well because
They're
this
both white
game
belts.
was. Yeah, these guys are. This game was okay. So for context, so it was 13-13, fourth quarter. The Miami Dolphins were at the goal line with 1 minute and 14 to spare. Instead of doing the rational decision and making a field goal kick just to put the game up 3 points and just winning it right there, or it also taking Devon Achane out for the most perplexing reason ever, they decided, you know what, fourth and goal, let's go for it, and they went for it, and the game ended up going in overtime, so they lucked out. But is McDaniels trying to get fired?
Right here. Yeah, Ollie Gordon -2 yards. Yeah, why was Achane not in? I think Achane was injured on the play before that. So I think
He
that's
wasn't
not
injured. He
touchdown.
got like the wind knocked out of him, but that's when you go.
Yeah, why does it literally says Devon
Timeout.
It literally says Devon Achane on the play before was injured on the play. And then Ollie Gordon,
no, 'cause I
had
saw
5
this
yards
live.
carry, so it made sense, but I don't know why you would make that decision
Fourth
at
and
that point
goal?
in the game. Yeah, I think you just win the game. I think you just kick the field
Yeah,
goal,
just win the game. I mean, 13-13 in the fourth. Like, your defense ain't doing a bad job. And I mean, the Commanders are beat up, so just go for the win. What are you doing?
But then the Washington Commanders have decided, nah, we're gonna feed. We're the snake bitten franchise. So guess what? They end up punting the ball back to the Dolphins. Still tied game. Dolphins, or I think, well,
Overtime.
yeah, they kick it back, and then it was they got sent to overtime. Then Devon Achane came back, and then Miami just proceeded to just walk right down the field and win the game. Like, it wasn't even close. The field goal they scored was just, I mean, it's hard to
Yeah, this
believe
game was-
that Washington just kind of gave that up in overtime, but it's not hard to believe because Marcus Mariota threw that pick for Zach Ertz. He's picked up by Jack Jones, and
Dude,
yeah,
they're trying to lose this game. I feel like both teams are trying to lose.
yeah, I felt like this was a race to the bottom kind of game where they were both trying to figure out how do we tank for a better draft pick, and then Mike McDaniel's like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. And what do you know?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Miami Dolphins, I think, now have like the 8th or 11th pick in the draft now. Oh no, sorry, they have the 11th overall pick now.
You have the 11th overall pick.
Yep, and Commanders now have the 7th.
Good for the Commanders. They're gonna get a good pick.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, Jane Daniels gonna come. Jane Daniels, if you guys are holding out for your hope, Jane Daniels gonna come back this season. He ain't coming back this season, dude.
Yeah,
This is a loss season.
Sit up, dude.
Okay, next we have the Carolina Panthers traveling to the Atlanta Falcons and winning 30-27. Bryce Young may be okay, serviceable. Is Bryce Young Andy Dalton? Is my question. Can he lead a 2015 Bengals squad to the playoffs?
Is he better than Andy Dalton? I think that's a question.
No,
because he's a first overall pick.
No,
You
I
think so?
Dalton is probably
Torrey McMillan, by the way, had a great game. The wide receiver that they just got out of Arizona.
Yeah, Ted McMillan is a
Torrey
freaking
McMillan.
dog. 8 receptions for 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Xavier Leggett seemingly
He had a
going on
great
for
game.
them too. 83 yards and a touchdown. Rico Dowdle got bottled up again. I think Chupa Hubbard needs to get rotated in a little bit more. I think him losing his starting spot was kind of a little unwarranted. But Bryce Young, 448 yards, 3 touchdowns on 45 attempts for 31 completions. Pretty good. This
played great. He played good
screams
today.
This screams he was just dicing him up for a few yards every time. Meanwhile, on the flip side,
this team sucks, dude. I'm not sold on this team. Penix Jr. That news just broke today. He's out for the season.
Maybe for the
with
best.
another ACL injury.
No, not for. Well, okay. Well, no. Okay, hold on. I said not for the best. I said maybe for the best, but I didn't know it was. Did he have an ACL tear? I don't know what his injury is. You're just laying this on me now.
It was an ACL tear, yeah.
Oh shit! Oh
yeah, it's an ACL tear.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Third one.
Yeah,
dude, I don't even know why the draft's in this high with all that. I mean, dude, he's been injured so much.
Well,
and like, this team's done. They're dead in the water.
That's really that sucks.
Well, what's even worse for them is they have the 8th overall pick, but they don't have the 8th overall pick because they traded that to the Rams.
So the Rams got an 8th overall pick essentially for free.
Yep.
This is why if you always are top tier or always big time in the draft, you try and trade out of it, especially for a team that overperformed and wants to add pieces now. Because now all of a sudden the Rams are in pretty position. They're sitting pretty. Because why would the Rams trade that pick? They'd rather just get a premium player. Because they could get like an Aaron Donald type guy, yeah. Especially if they don't win the Super Bowl this year, it's like, dude, if they win the Super Bowl and have the 5th overall pick in the draft, like, are you kidding me? Like, we're just gonna let the Rams have the 5th overall pick? Crazy. Meanwhile,
and back to the Falcons.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there you go.
I still feel like Carolina is a few drafts away, especially on defense. They need to hit on a few studs on defense.
They have a good head coach. I like Canales.
Yeah, Canales is solid. Meanwhile,
you know who's not solid? Raheem Morris.
Yeah, on the flip side, is Raheem Morris the next on the hot seat? After one season, do you think he might be one of those?
I think he's done. I mean, if he's not already, he's got to turn this around fast. Because it's not looking good. I mean, 3-7.
Does 3-13 get you fired? Or 3-14, really?
I think we'll get fired after the season.
We'll see.
I would be shocked if he's not.
All right, next we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to the Buffalo Bills and losing 32-44. Buffalo.
You and I both think the Bucks on this, by the way.
Yeah. It was looking early Bucks. Earlier it was looking Bucks. I think I underestimated the ability of Josh Allen to absolutely go Super Saiyan and just completely go just tear him up. Because I mean he went Super Saiyan.
Yeah, he
went absolute ape shit. Sean Tucker, massive game. 106 yards, 2 touchdowns.
He always has that one game, does he?
Yeah, he
always has that one game where he just goes nuclear.
I think he took the backfield from Rachaad White.
He should.
Frank. I think he's a better player. I like Rachaad White, but I think Sean Tucker's a better player. He just looks better in space.
He reminds me of Kamara.
No, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of you remember? Oh, dude, I was trying to remember the name, but I completely forgot. No, Sean Tucker doesn't remind me of Kamara. He reminds me a lot more of gosh, what was his name? Anyway, Ibuka didn't really do much in this game. Neither did Sterling Shepard. They only had 54 yards and 40 yards respectively. I'd say
missing Godwin.
Yeah, and Baker kind of had that kind of had a bad game. 173 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. 72 completion rating. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Josh Allen, 317 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. James Cook had a 66 yards and a touchdown. He also ran it for 48 yards. Josh Allen had 40 yards on the ground for 3 touchdowns after throwing for 3.
He took over the game. He
was the second all-time player to do 3 touchdowns and 3 rushing TDs in the same game. The other player, Otto Graham. For people who don't know who Otto Graham is, Otto Graham's like the only 100 in Madden. So
The only good Browns quarterback like they've ever had, really.
yeah,
Outside of Baker,
multiple
probably.
championship winning QB. He was an absolute. I mean, clearly nobody alive has ever seen him play, but maybe he wouldn't be so good in today's NFL. But he did it back in the day. So yeah, Josh Allen is in rare air, and being a Josh Allen fantasy owner, I believe that he's gonna do some great things. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the Bills though. I think if they can hold the 7-3 record and just keep winning from here on out, I think they got a good shot of at least challenging for the 1 seed, maybe. This is why Denver losing those 2 games is just so heartbreaking, because it's like, oh my gosh, they would have won those 2 games. We would have locked up the 1 seed by week 12. But it's just I feel like Buffalo can hang with all the better teams, but it's just I'm not sure if their defense can hang with all the better teams. That makes any sense.
The Bills defense still concerns me though, dude. I mean, they still give up 32 points.
Yeah, me too. That's probably the main concern about Buffalo. But as long as Josh Allen keeps playing the way he's playing, they're gonna be a tough out.
Just rip the Band-Aid off. Just get to the next game.
Next, we have the Los Angeles Chargers losing 6-35 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Holy moly. They got waxed. It was...
Herbert got sacked. He got hit. I hold my breath every time. He had a really nasty sack. I'm like, oh, this is it. This is the end of the season right here. Bro gets back up. They take him out for a play. Next quarter comes back out, and he can't do anything, dude. This O-line is so bad for the Chargers. I mean, if the Chargers make playoffs, it's going to be one and done.
Think so?
I don't... They can't protect him. Like, they just ate. Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen Hines ate.
Josh Hines.
By the way, you think he changed his name because you think he changed his name so he can like stop being referenced to Josh Allen?
Yeah, he's the same name as him. Makes sense. I wouldn't mind that.
And
I like Hines. Hines Allen's pretty cool.
That running back Tatum that took over for Bigsby. I see why they let Tootin. I think that I see why they let Bigsby walk because he was balling out.
Him and Etienne were both just hammering the rock,
which is not something you see. I mean, look, Liam Cohen did this to Harbaugh last year when he was on the Bucks. I mean, he just tore the Chargers when he was on the Bucks last year. So I just think he just has our number.
Mm.
So I mean, worrying, yes, very concerning because that O-line. I mean, look, we got the Raiders next week after our bye, or not next week, after this bye week. Then we got the Raiders, and then we go to the Eagles come to us, which I'm not looking forward to that one. And hopefully the Broncos locked in the first seed so they can just rest all their players so we can get into playoffs that last game of the year. So you guys can just give us a freebie.
Dang, wouldn't that be something?
Like, because look, that was very concerning. That Chargers defense not look good, and Herbert had like 81 yards total. Yeah, so it's looking, it's this. I got nothing really nice to say or defend this performance because I was just sitting here like, what the hell is happening?
Justin Herbert.
Because you and I predicted the Chargers were gonna win.
Yeah, Justin Herbert had 81 passing yards. I wasn't predicting Justin Herbert throw 81 passing yards.
Well, look how many times he threw it.
Yeah, 18 times. Yeah, they just kept getting.
He had no time, dude. He had no time.
Yeah, this is a classic example of just the down distance just absolutely just eating you alive. And then Jaguars were just methodical. All right, next we have.
I mean, they own the tiebreaker over Chiefs. Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, that's if when it comes down to the playoff scenario, but we'll talk about that later. Next, we have the Chicago Bears traveling to the Minnesota Vikings and winning
the winning 19-17.
Oh my God, I'm so tired. Winning 19-17.
McCarthy sucks.
Oh my God.
McCarthy sucks, Cameron. He's trash.
I think he's still a young rookie. He's still trying to figure it out. But I think the the amount of machismo he's getting, and the amount of mojo he's trying to cultivate is just not commiserate with reality.
Yeah, don't give yourself a nickname, bro. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, grown up.
When you give yourself a nickname, everybody knows you're automatically gonna be asked.
Yeah,
I mean,
you give yourself
whenever you give yourself a nickname, you're just automatically asked.
Yeah, you're equating yourself to garbage when you do that. Because who are you?
He didn't have a run game either.
Like, I mean, he not only made the NFL, but it's like, dude, these guys are all freaking professionals. Like, you can't just be expecting them to respect a nickname.
Yeah, you think Justin Jefferson's getting pissed off?
No, JJ has freaking earned his nickname, dude.
No, not his nickname.
I was still on nicknames. Did think Justin Jefferson's pissed off at JJ McCarthy? Oh, absolutely. Because Sam Darnold is throwing absolute ropes. Yeah, Jackson Smith and Jigba is the number one receiver in the entire NFL in terms of every stat. He's amazing. And Sam Darnold was Jay Jettis' quarterback, and Justin Jefferson unfortunately had a little bit of an injury history last year. But when he was on the field with Sam Darnold, he was playing well. So. Yeah, it's interesting to see how the Vikings, in the NFL history, just watching the Vikings have Sam Darnold wanting to stay, and then we're gonna go with our young rookie instead and lose these games. Which
they could have given him that's a crazy part, dude. They didn't have to pay him that much money to keep him either. Yeah, man. Do you think Justin Jefferson might get traded? What would he be? He'd be like, will he demand to get traded? Dude, he looked pissed off at this game, dude. Like, he was like throwing temperature on the sideline and everything. He was mad. Yeah, because AJ McCarthy's playing like poop. He's playing terrible. He's not playing good at all. Yeah, on the flip side, the Bears are playing great. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Bears, are. Caleb Williams had a 50% leading rating. It didn't matter. Bears leading the North, dude. Yeah, he made that freaking. He made a few absolutely just sick plays down the sideline to end the game. Yeah, that game-winning drive on the field goal was just, work of art. Ben Johnson knows how to call an offense. Ben Johnson's absolutely back when he calls an offense. He was in his bag this game, dude. It's like they didn't have a lot of points, but it was most so because the Vikings defense is just vicious. Like Vikings defense, Florida still got it together, but man, dude, they just got like the Bears are just a resilient team, man. They're gonna be a tough out too for whoever plays them. And like, don't look now, man. Like Bears are leading the NFC North right now, so. The Vikings are definitely kicking themselves to get rid of for letting Sam Darnold walk. Oh yeah, they definitely are. I think Sam Darnold was always going to be a better player than McCarthy. I think that's the truth. I think so too. I think that's what they should have come to terms with, and then just trade McCarthy, because they probably could have got something for him. He's a top 10 pick that hasn't played yet. Yeah, he's a total unknown commodity. Somebody would trade a first rounder for him. Okay, next we have the Green Bay Packers traveling to the New York Football Giants and winning 27-20. Josh Jacobs may or may not be out next few weeks, leaving the door for Emmanuel. This is his name. His name is Emmanuel Wilson, right? Yeah, Emmanuel Wilson. Yep. And man, look, I don't know. There's a lot to take away from this game for the Packers. I mean, they played a 2-9, 2-8 team. The 2-9, right? Yeah, I think the 2-9. Main takeaway is that the offense looks a lot better with Christian Watson on the field. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. He had he had an absolute sick touchdown in the end zone. I mean, this is against the Giants, so it's a little tough to judge because the Giants' defense hasn't been particularly great all season. But when players doing that against professional players, it's like, oh, okay, that's a big confidence getter for him. I'd say watch out for the Packers, but I think they might just make the playoffs and go one and done. They don't feel like a Super Bowl contender. I would agree. They're not feeling like. They just, I don't know. They just don't feel ready yet, dude. And then Jameis, of course, was being Jameis. Yeah, absolute party at the stat line, dude. I mean, you could say that. 201 yards, 1 pick. It's pretty lame. Pretty subpar. Devin Singletary had 2 touchdowns, and James was James Winston did have a rushing touchdown though, dude. You gotta give his respect on that. No, he did. I mean, it's Jameis. He's back up. He seems content in that role though. For whatever reason, the longest reception backup.
The longest reception was capped at 20 for each receiver for the Giants. That's actually kind of weird. There's 320s on the Giants receivers for the longest reception.
This team just needs to get healthy again, dude. They're obviously planning on this season because they just get a better pick. Just get another like top 5 pick.
Yeah.
Might as well at this point.
Yeah, it's obvious that some teams are just in full tank mode.
Oh, they have the 2nd overall pick. The Giants do.
You gave up the Jackson Dart experiment after 1 year?
No, I'm not giving up. I'm not saying give up that. No, but they got the 2nd overall pick, dude. They could get something for that.
We have the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to the Pittsburgh Steelers and losing 12 to 34. I almost said win. Losing 12 to 34.
Playing golf terms now.
Yeah, we're playing golf football. Flacco, pedestrian, 199, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Wasn't really going too bananas like he was in weeks past. Chase Brown, 99 yards, 18 attempts, pretty good. T. Higgins had a touchdown.
The breaking news about that though is Jamar Chase is now suspended a game for spitting on Jalen Ramsey. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, well, whoever was covering him absolutely locked him up. 3 catches for 30 yards. So Jamar Chase was pretty pissed by that point when he got ejected. That he was getting all these targets and he wasn't getting any catches.
Well, the story about that is he spat on it. So Jalen Ramsey got ejected throwing a punch, right? Then afterwards, he was like, "Oh, he's still punching me. I don't know what happened." And then the video released that he spat, and it shows him spitting on him. So he was like, "Oh no, why he hit me? He just get hit." So that's why he got suspended. Yeah, because he tried to lie about it.
Yeah, it's like, what? Yeah, you tried to cap about it, dude. It's like, what? No, I mean, yeah, dude, you spat on a man. Like that's not cool.
Now, this game was a must-win for the Pittsburgh Steelers so they can stay relevant in the playoff contention. Again, it's the Browns. This team is the Browns. The Bengals aren't going anywhere. So, I mean, there's not much to talk about them.
Yeah, I love it. Your eyes just like, yeah, same difference. Wait a minute. I'm talking about the Cleveland Browns. The Cincinnati Bengals?
They both suck. They both suck. They're not going anywhere.
Ohio's cheering for Ohio State at this point. They're more cheering for Ohio State.
Yeah, pretty much at this point. Where are they at in the draft? Oh,
Bengals?
Cleveland's at 3rd overall. Bengals are at 9th overall. 9th overall pick.
Yikes. Probably good range for a tackle.
Them taking a tackle?
Right. They're probably going to take another receiver if we're lucky.
Another wide receiver.
Meanwhile, on the flip side, Aaron Rodgers went out with a left wrist injury. Mason Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Ranger, came in for 127 yards and a touchdown. He did a... Yeah.
That's a good one.
He hasn't playing bad, man. He hasn't seen the... What do you mean?
No, Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, you like that one?
Oh,
every time, dude.
Darnell Washington bullied. I don't know if you saw that clip of Darnell Washington just bullying the Bengals secondary.
Yeah.
Just like a grown man playing Pee Wee. It was really funny.
Yeah, it was not good. It wasn't good. The only reason why I'm saying Rudolph Red Nose because he played for. I mean, this game was just an absolute like. They
played pretty average.
Steelers just taking the backyard.
Much.
Yeah, they're just taking them in the backyard and just beating them up in their home turf. Because the only player that was playing well for the Bengals was T. Higgins and Chase Brown. Like this game was pretty bad. And it's abundant clear the Cincinnati offensive line is just atrocious, and their defense is just
so bad.
Like they made the Steelers look good, and the Steelers never scored 34 points except against the Jets.
Yeah, and that's another tire fire.
Yeah. So, speaking of another tire fire of a game, the Houston Texans traveling to the Tennessee Titans. And winning 16 to 13.
Texans, not a playoff team, dude. I'm sorry.
Texans feel like they're going to choke in like week 17, and then they're going to play a meaningless week 18 game all pissed off that they missed the playoffs. But it's like, yeah, you guys could have made it.
Could they have? I mean, here's the thing. Like, their O-line sucks, and if CJ Stroud doesn't have a clean pocket, he sucks.
I mean, that's any quarterback, really. But
And dude, this is the Tennessee Titans. I mean, look, the Chargers struggle against them too, so I can't be really saying much. But we blew a special teams touchdown, and Turbot threw a bad pick six. That's the only reason they kept that game competitive.
yeah, until it wasn't.
This game was just like
the Chargers pulled away late.
boring. This game was just like boring.
Yeah. Will Marks had 18 attempts for 44 yards. I know how fancy people were trying to make him to be a thing. Davis Mills, 274 for a touchdown. Nico Collins at 92 for a touchdown. So he's playing well. He's making differences, but it's hard to.
Davis Mills not the starter? No. Well, they play the Bills next week, so is Stroud starting that one? He has to be, right?
I think he's back that week. Meanwhile, Cam Ward just continues to play solid
as best as he can.
Yeah, he's for the circumstances around him, he's playing solid. I mean, obviously, like if he was on a better team, I would be saying that 194 passing yards wasn't particularly that great. But the team around Cam Ward is just so destitute. It's like it's hard to blame the guy for scoring that many.
He just lost Calvin Ridley too. He just lost Calvin Ridley for the season too. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep. Calvin Ridley had one catch, 13 yards this game.
The poor are now getting even way poorer on this team.
Yeah, the wealth gap in the NFL is it's exploding right now, dude.
Is it a wealth gap or is it a competence gap? Because I feel like, look at the Eagles, for example. Harry Rose was just the best GM in the league. Let's just face it. I mean, he's just like, I just picked Bama and Georgia players.
Yeah, let's pick Georgia Bulldogs and Crimson Tide players. Yeah, there you go. That's our pipeline. Or maybe we'll get some people.
Good players.
Maybe we'll pick some people up from the Big Ten in free agency.
Good lord, dude! The Titans are just. We don't even talk about this. The poor Titans. I feel bad being. I would hate being a Titans fan.
Yeah, it's just they're in the world of suck this year. They're easy to bet against.
They always are.
They're just an easy out.
They had that strange oasis when they had Vrabel, and then they're like, no, wait, we're the Titans. We can't have good things. Let's get rid of A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry.
And Mike Vrabel.
And Mike, let's get rid of everybody. Let's just be stupid.
Stupid as stupid does, man. The Titans seem to be
apparently.
Next, we have the San Francisco 49ers traveling to the Arizona Cardinals and winning 41-22. Dirty Purdy, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns.
3 interceptions.
No, 0 picks. Christian McCaffrey, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. George Kittle, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey had a touchdown as well. Oh my gosh, McCaffrey's just a fantasy scoring machine. If you drafted Christian McCaffrey in the first round, you succeeded. He is just an animal.
This team's still keeping it competitive, dude. And they have the same record as the Chargers.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like Brian Robinson had 8 for 24, but I still feel like he actually gets some good burn too. I think he actually is a pretty solid running back. Same with Juwan.
Everybody's coming back.
Yeah, same with Juwan and Ricky Pearsall. Oh, Ricky Pearsall only had 2 targets this game. I think they're still trying to work him back in. I still feel like Kittle's the X receiver in this offense for sure now.
Oh, for sure. He pretty loves Kittle.
Or he's at least he's not maybe not be the X, but he's the number 1 option for sure. Especially when Purdy's in, because Purdy just always is looking for Kittle.
And on the flip side, Jacoby Brissett, I feel bad for this dude, Cameron.
Yeah, 452 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Record-setting 47 attempts or 47 catches or passes that were caught.
Congratulations if you hit the waiver wire deal of the century if you picked up Michael Wilson. He had 185 yards on 15 receptions. They were just airing it out, man. Trey McBride had 10 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, man.
Would they be better with Kyler in?
I don't think so. I don't think Kyler goes.
I don't think so either.
Yards.
I'm telling you, man, he's a Jet next year.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's a Jet next year.
We'll see. The Cardinals are just
because this was
it out though.
Yeah, this was a very. I mean, Brissett did throw those 2 pick sixes, but the Cardinals back to the drawing board. It's just time to go back to the drawing board. I mean, they have they're 10th overall in the draft. They're 10th overall draft pick.
The Cardinals?
Right above Miami. Yeah.
Very nice. All right, next we have the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Los Angeles Rams and losing 19-21.
It was a good game.
Yeah, I felt like this. I said this on the predictions episode that I felt like this game could go easily either way, and it would be close. And
yeah, it was.
Looks like it went the Rams' way.
The Rams just have Darnold's number, bro. They just know how to stop Darnold.
I don't.
That's 4 interceptions.
Yeah, dude. And they were still.
Well, he's like record's like 0-3 against the Rams in his career. Like he just never plays them well.
Well, the fact of the matter is that they were 0. He threw 4 picks, and they only lost by 2.
Exactly. I mean,
so Seattle can absolutely. If Seattle gets on a roll, they can blow you out. If Seattle is kind of stalling for most of the game, they're gonna have to rely on a lot of field goals, and their rushing attack.
And Cam, are we thinking Rams Super Bowl?
I'm still on the bandwagon. I still think they're a really good team. The Rams have not proven me wrong
really
yet.
well.
Kenneth Walker scored a touchdown. He had 67 yards. Jackson Smith and Jigba had 105 yards on 9 receptions. Probably still the best receiver in the league as of right now. Old JSN.
I think he's ahead of Justin Jefferson right now.
Yeah, I think so too. And I just feel like the dynamics of the Rams right now, everything's going right for them right now. Everything's going right for them right now.
They are.
I think that it's going to be tough for them to have a quick exit come the playoff time. So
I don't know. I'd be hard to see who they lose against. I mean, they barely lost to the Eagles, so you know they're keeping that in the back of their mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could see them winning this next time around, but hey, I guess we'll see. I mean, like, look, these are 2 of the best teams. Both these, it's these 2 at the top. I mean, I guess the Niners are technically right behind them.
Yeah, I honestly I feel like the 8-2 Rams are just. I mean, they're unstoppable in that division. I think if they keep winning games like this, it's going to be their division for sure. It's just going to be a matter of how many teams it's going to be a matter of how many teams do they send between the Seahawks and the Niners. Which honestly, the Niners keep winning like they are against their own divisional opponents.
Spoiler.
Yeah, they could absolutely play spoiler in the playoffs. Which is just
you're getting out at the right time.
Goes to show you how well coached, what a good coach Kyle Shanahan is, and what a well coached team he has. Because yeah, like the fact that the Niners are still even in the race is still crazy. Like they lost all their great players. I mean, they haven't lost like Kittle and all that, but the defense is just decimated, and they're still just pulling out these wins.
Yeah.
All right, next we have the Ravens traveling to the Cleveland Browns. Ravens win 23-16.
The Browns had this game for a while there, and then they didn't.
Yeah, they had it in the bag, dude. Like this game, for the most part, was relatively close. So Baltimore went 13-16. And then this game was 16. Oh, sorry.
We got a Shador sighting finally.
It was only a matter of time, I think. It was just they weren't winning with Dylan Gabriel, so they're like, all right, well maybe we can win with Shador Sanders. And
hang his jersey in the rafters. Shador's already.
It's gonna be the one. It's gonna be the 0 through the 1, or with that cross through it.
Yeah,
because
again,
he ain't never getting it up there, dude.
Yeah. Look, this is a rough game to throw Shador back into. And we already said it. Lamar's not losing this game.
Yeah, Lamar just decides not to lose the Browns anymore. It feels like it's just a minor inconvenience for him to play the Cleveland Browns.
Well, he has to win this. He has to make playoffs. He has to win this.
Yeah, literally. He has no choice to run the table. So
he didn't really play great either, Lamar.
No, he had 193 yards, 2 picks, pretty substandard line. Derrick Henry though had 103 yards, a touchdown on 18 attempts. Mark Andrews had a sick fake tush push where
That was awesome.
where he went up, turned around, and then just went 35 yards to the house, which is
That won the game.
Yeah, work of art. That literally was a game winner.
And then look, Shador, he got thrown in there like halfway through the game, and you could tell like they did not give him reps because he looked like he had no clue what he was doing.
They probably gave him some reps. They probably gave him some, I'd say, but probably not a lot with the ones. More with the threes and the twos. The defense for the Ravens is finally starting to come on, though, which I think is encouraging if you're a Ravens fan. I think this defense is playing a lot better.
Yeah, well, I mean, their defense was still... They played better towards the second half.
The Denver Broncos hosted the Kansas City Chiefs and won 22-19.
You finally beat them.
Don't look now, man. Don't look now. Denver might be the class of the AFC. They might just be.
They win the division for sure. I mean, I don't know what the Chargers are going to do. No, this whole line
is just elite. The defense is just absolutely elite. And
are we seeing the downfall of the Chiefs Kingdom?
It's looking likely, man. I just think you just can't gut your roster so much and be so top heavy, and your top heavy gets old. Then all of a sudden they stop performing. I think that's exactly what's going on. I think this is perfectly in case in point with all of the money that they're spending right now. All of their players are underperforming, except for Mahomes. And they're gonna have to pay Rashee Rice.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna have to pay Xavier Worthy. Like they're gonna.
Kelsey's gone. Kelsey's leaving. Yeah, Kelsey's gonna retire.
Kelsey's either gonna retire or he's gonna just hang him up. I mean, they wanted a good run. They won a good run. They went to 3 straight Super Bowls, and lost the last one. It's like, he had a good run, dude. It's time to go. It's time to go. I mean, Kelsey doesn't. He doesn't look like a bad player. He just looks like he's just declining.
Yeah, I mean, he's like what, 36 now? I mean, he's getting up there.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Denver's defense is just young and hungry. They wanted to win this one bad. Like, case in point is Jaquan McMillan for the Denver Broncos. Man, he had an outstanding game. He had 2 sacks, 5 tackles, a pick. He had 2 tackles for loss. Like, he was playing it lights out. He was like everybody for Denver was stepping up that was on the field.
Are we seeing Rams Broncos Super Bowl probably?
Rams. I put a ticket out for Rams Broncos Super Bowl, so I think that might be a reality now. Because Denver beating the Chiefs was such a psychological victory for them. Because it's like, oh, well, it's only 1 loss, or Chiefs are still gonna make the playoffs, or yada yada yada. But it's like, no, this actually was a different data point. This actually means that the Chiefs probably aren't gonna make the playoffs. Like I've been saying all along. That I don't know if the Chiefs are gonna make the playoffs. Doesn't seem likely.
You still got him. You got to play him one more time too.
Yeah, if Denver beats him twice, it's fully out of the Chiefs' hands now. And people are saying like, "Oh, the Chiefs will be back. The Chiefs will be back." It's like, will they? Will they?
Chris Jones is not playing the same, dude.
I know. It's just that's what I'm saying. They're a top heavy roster. They're super top heavy, and their offensive line just can't. The offensive line can protect for 3 quarters, and in the 4th they melt. It's every time. There's always these massive sacks in the 4th quarter against Mahomes. That didn't really happen back in the day. Like Jaquan McMillan, they blitzed a safety against Patrick Mahomes. Think about that. They blitzed a corner on Patrick Mahomes twice.
Yeah.
Like this Broncos defense is crazy. Like they're willing to gamble.
You do have a weakness, a chink in the armor, so to say, on your defense, and that is, his name.
Oh, Riley Moss?
Yeah.
I don't think he played bad.
He was good.
I don't think he played bad.
Didn't play great.
Yeah, I don't think he played bad, but the one play that really just drove me crazy was the 46-yard pass interference on Riley Moss, where goofball just decides, you know what? Instead of just running past Marquise Brown, because he's probably not going to catch this football because it's probably underthrown, this dude just grabs his hip and just, let's just draw a pass interference penalty, which I still despise that pass interference is at the point of the foul. I don't care if it's even for my team, but that's too many yards. Then do 30. Let's do 30 yards.
Well,
46 yards.
15. College is first down.
You're gonna give him. You're gonna give him essentially 4 first downs for 1 catch.
You're pros. You're supposed to play like pros. That was the whole rule.
I guess you're right.
Because wide receivers would have caught that ball if you didn't foul. If you didn't foul, like a wide receiver would have caught that ball.
I guess that's right, but still at the same time, it's
college
like,
is different because college I understand because it's scrappier. Not everybody's like a pro.
Yeah, but
so
then it makes it so that you can call plays to rig the rules against opponents. If
hey, rules apply to them too, though. So
yeah, if that's the thinking, then I guess whatever. It didn't ruin this game for me. Thank God, because I thought Denver was gonna find a new way to break my heart.
It made you nervous. It made you nervous. You're like, Riley, gosh dang it.
Oh my God, I was so nervous after that. I was like, no way we're gonna lose to the freaking Chiefs again. It's like no way they're gonna pull this out
with Mahomes.
Yeah, and then Denver. I mean, Bo Nix,
he's good enough to win.
Yeah, he had 295 yards, 24 completions for 37 attempts. Didn't turn the ball over.
No touchdowns.
Yeah, didn't turn the ball over. Didn't really run a lot, which I thought was a little surprising for Bo, because Bo usually runs the ball a lot more than that.
Well, JK's out. That's why. I mean,
yeah. Troy Franklin and him just have such a natural chemistry. It's really fun to watch those two, because they really are in tune. Especially on that last drive where Troy Franklin went in on the inside shoulder and caught the ball. That was like perfectly placed, like only for somebody that has a good connection with the receiver.
What he's got with Sutton?
I think he's probably done with Denver. Honestly, he's not nearly as dynamic as he used to be. It's becoming clear that he's not really like playing up to scratch for the Broncos. And it's clear that Troy Franklin's starting to become the wide receiver one. Over Sutton.
The note of the Broncos is you guys are still in cap hell, and you guys are the best team in the West.
Yeah, think about that. Denver hasn't even spent any money yet.
This is just the natural rule of if you don't got the guy, just get rid of him.
Denver hasn't even spent any money yet. Literally,
Sean Payton was like cut losses. I'd rather eat the price than stick with Russ.
Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes 276 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 incompletion. Kareem Hunt, 59
I know you were
yards,
screaming
1
that
touchdown.
moment.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I already threw. He threw that pick, and then it got flagged. I think there's another pick.
The officiating in this game was atrocious.
They really wanted to.
It was so bad.
They
It was
really
so
wanted
skewed
to
towards the
dude.
Chiefs. They had 163 yards in penalties. They threw 10 flags,
bro.
Dude, 10 flags. You got enough for a series, man. That's a whole series right there. 163 yards is 2 football fields essentially. That's 10 points. It's like. Well, I'm a little perturbed that Denver's still committing these penalties. Like Denver should not be committing these penalties.
He was committed penalties. You're a Sean Payton team.
Yeah, Sean Payton teams. Yeah, I guess so.
Bountygate.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I feel like the Broncos' offensive line is work hard, man. The Chiefs only had 1 sack. Excuse me. They had 2 sacks the entire game. Like Bo just felt like he had all the time in the world to throw at certain points. Meanwhile, I think Denver's pass rush would always get home against Mahomes, and then they'd always call the holding calls against Mahomes. They always call the holding calls against the Broncos, or there was one where Mahomes had a deep 3rd down, and literally one of the linemen was literally just pulled one of the players to the ground, and it's like, how's that not holding?
The Chiefs, Karen. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. They're playing with They're playing with the second team on the field,
They're
which
special.
is the Reds. Yeah, they're playing with the second team on the field with Russ. Yeah, stand-up player of this game was absolutely Jaquan McMillan. He played an outstanding game. I'm really happy they retained him. And yeah, I'm really happy I'm a Broncos fan right now. This feels good to actually be on the right side of history when it comes to winning football games, instead of just, oh shoot, here comes Mahomes. Here comes Mahomes again. Oh, Jim, watch Mahomes. It's like, oh my God, if I have to hear Jim
again,
Nantz If you have Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Glaze, Mahomes,
Oh,
when
that's
they're
just like
losing,
Mahomes. Mahomes is so good.
Pat McAfee
Mahomes, see
leading
that Mahomes covers on fumble?
him leading off his coverage with, "Oh, are the Chiefs aren't the Chiefs anymore?" It's like, dude, how about the Broncos, bro? They're a 9-2 team. You're talking about a 5-5 team.
Yeah, we're
Like,
talking about a team that
come
like
on.
went back to like kept going to the Super Bowl like past like 5 out of 6 years. So
Whatever, dude. I feel like people should be more year to year when it comes to thinking about football. But I don't know. Maybe that's just my fantasy
I
football
don't-
mind going.
I just hope the Broncos keep winning, so that way when the last game they play against the Chargers, they set all their starters. The Chargers can actually get an easy win.
Yep, Denver, 6-0 at home. The Denver has got to get the 1 seed. You beat the Chiefs, you have got to get the 1 seed now. If Denver draws people to Mile High City, it's gonna be pandemonium there. It's gonna be pandemonium. They need the
We'll
1
see.
seed. Denver absolutely has to go for the bye. So it's weird. This week I'm rooting against the Chiefs. Next week I might be rooting for the Chiefs to beat the Colts. I'm hoping Jonathan Taylor's
I'm
a big
rooting for
game.
I'm rooting for the Colts to beat the Chiefs because I don't like the Chiefs, and I like to see the Colts just beat the Chiefs even further, so that way they don't make playoffs.
Me too. Colts are a very likable team, but I would like
You,
them
you can
not
take
to
it either
be-
way, Cameron.
I would, yeah, I could take it either way. If the Chiefs lose, great. If the Colts win, or the Colts lose, great. Like, that means that Denver gets getting at the 1 seed, or the Chiefs lose, which is fine with me. Okay, next we have the Detroit Lions losing to the Philadelphia Eagles 9-16 in those Kelly Green unis for the Philadelphia Eagles. Or they didn't wear Kelly Green, did they? They had the logo for Kelly Green. I don't know if they actually had the right logo. Anyway.
They did that with the Chargers too. They had the old Navy logo. Anyway, I think look, the Lions are now out of playoff contention. I think
The what?
the Lions.
Why?
Yeah, I think they're like they have the 8th seed. I think.
Yeah, they are the first team out. That's right. Meanwhile, Philadelphia
Which
just keeps
is-
chugging along.
I don't. Dude, this playoff picture's gonna be weird. Like I just, NFC especially, dude. The NFC's really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of parity in the NFC. AFC's a little bit more top heavy with the winning teams, but NFC's definitely is up there.
Oh, for sure. But I look, the Eagles looked pretty good. I don't think AJ Brown's gonna be there next year, dude. I don't know what people are thinking. What people are saying. I think he's out of the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's probably done with the Eagles too, because I think they're just not feeding him. They're not featuring him. They're featuring Saquon. They're
not.
featuring Devonta Smith. They're not featuring him, which I think he's getting a little perturbed by that. Meanwhile,
Jalen Hurts, dude, he
Yeah,
pisses me off.
Yeah, 135 yards.
Just the way he plays pisses me off, dude. It's like, bro, like, because I've seen him play in college. Like, I know you're better than this, dude. Come on. You know what I mean?
Philadelphia feels like if they play the Bucks, they'll lose. This feels like a Philadelphia loses at Tampa Bay type team.
They already played the Bucks though, and they won. But I see your point in playoffs. I can see them losing the Bucks in playoffs.
It just feels like they're gonna lose to a better offense. It feels like this is one bad offense, facing one bad offense away from, like, just completely cratering.
I don't know what's going on with Saquon Barkley, dude. They're just not running the game. They're just not running as well as
They're
they
just
used to.
the lanes are just not there for Saquon Barkley, or he's getting tripped by Micah Parsons when he's about to rush for 60 yards.
Oh, Ollie Johnson might be out for. He might miss some time. Pretty
Yeah.
significant amount of time. They broke a couple days ago.
I think the tush push isn't gonna save Philadelphia this time.
I don't either, dude. Like the other thing about this team is like they're so loaded. It just feels like they should be playing better.
Yeah, and they're just not.
You know?
They're just flat out not. Meanwhile, the Lions, like, Jahmyr Gibbs is an absolute weapon. He is a super weapon. He's so fast.
I feel like they're not. Yeah, but I think that's the problem though. Is I think they're relying too much on Jahmyr Gibbs and not like because here's the thing. Like the breadwinner last year was just like Sonic and Knuckles, Jahmyr Gibbs and Dave Montgomery.
Well, Amon-Ra getting fed 12 targets and only having 2 catches is no bueno. Brock Wright having 7
Yeah, that
targets
doesn't help
and
either,
2
'cause they
catches
locked him
is
up.
No bueno. Yeah, Brock Wright needs to play better. Sam Laporta
They
makes
could
his
not get
offense a lot
anything going.
better. I think the truth is that Sam Laporta makes his offense
Like,
a
look-
lot better.
The offensive coordinator they got there ain't bad, but he's not Ben Johnson.
Oh, 100%.
I think that's we'll figure out their offense. You know what I mean? Like it's good, but it's not Ben Johnson good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Goff with Ben Johnson was magic for sure. And it just feels like Philadelphia's just gonna keep chugging along and keep ripping off these close wins, and they win a lot like Denver does. They win a lot like Denver does. Just very close with boring wins, and eventually like, oh hey look, they won a game. What do you know?
This one, gross. This is a gross,
Dallas
just
Cowboys.
nasty, icky, yucky game.
The Dallas Cowboys traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders and losing, or winning 33-16. My bad. I said they're losing. Yeah, Dallas is. These two teams are going straight nowhere, man.
I'm not giving the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, look, I'll say this: George Pickens was a good get for them because he's actually been playing pretty well for them.
144 yards at a touchdown on the game.
People are like hyping up the Cowboys. Okay, guys, you played the Raiders, and Cameron, explain to me this: why do you draft a all-star running back at 6th overall, and you only give him 2 carries in the first half? JT's yards in the first half were 2 carries for 10 yards.
He finished the game with 6 attempts for 7 yards. I think the Raiders are tanking. I think the Raiders are absolutely tanking.
They have to, bro. Like this,
tanking.
They're nowhere close.
Yeah, there's no way.
They're bad. Like they got nobody.
Yeah,
they gotta get a quarterback.
Yeah, Max Crosby
They
had a
gotta get
sack.
a quarterback too.
Yeah, they gotta get a quarterback. They gotta get an offensive line. They gotta get receivers. They gotta get everything.
They gotta get a defense.
They need everything.
They're missing
They
a
have
lot.
They have a really good tight end room with Mayer and Bowers. I think that's who they should start building around is those 2 tight ends. But everybody else outside like Trey Tucker maybe is a good get for them. But everybody else
They did not need to take Genty.
Yeah, Genty felt like
They did not need to take Genty at all.
Genty feels like he's gonna go to a second team and absolutely roll on a second team.
Absolutely. Like he was a luxury pick, and they needed a lot more than a running back, dude. Like you get a running back when you've got everything built. You don't get him when you need everything.
Yeah, I feel bad for Genty, man. It's like it's not his fault. The Raiders are complete ass.
Yeah.
It's like
first he goes to a team I hate. First he goes to a team that I hate. Second off, he goes to a team that just sucks. So
Yeah.
it's a double factor. Like you and I hate the Raiders.
Yeah, they just flat out just
like we despise the Chiefs because they're good. We just hate the Raiders.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's week 11 recap of the NFL season. We'll see you later, folks, for our week 12 predictions of the NFL season.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, folks.